What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Football Manager 2018 Spanish Road to Glory series. Just wanted to give a mention to Just Mike Plays. He's created the thumbnail for this series. I'm just making the episode number changes, essentially. So make sure you check out his channel. He makes Football Manager videos as well. And he's been a supporter of my channel also for a long time. So yeah, big shout out to Mike for that. Link will be in the description and also in the card on the video like I did in the first episode. So yeah, make sure you check him out. But guys, I've went ahead to play 7 games now. Our start to the season has not been too bad. We could have been a bit better. We'll have a more of an analysis into the goals and goals conceded. We'll go into the season preview, or the stages I should say. And yeah, as you can see, we've only scored the 10 goals so far, but only also 3 goals against. Very defensive, it seems like, even though that wasn't my intentions. But we'll take a look at the games. Obviously, we need a gun for the automatic promotion. You have to finish first for that. So it's always going to be hard because you're going to have to be the dominant team throughout the season. And right now, yeah, I think it's probably too early to tell. But we're going to take a look at the results through the fixtures. So the friendly, we had an extra friendly match after we played that first game in the first episode. So we've gone on to do pretty well. That next game we played after the friendly one, it was a bit interesting. What injury to David Buyo? He's been very good, actually. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, Lee Jun-ho as well. He actually picked up an injury, so he signed another player. I'll just show you that for a second right now. There's been a lot of interest for a lot of players that we don't have contracted, so you keep getting offers, but a lot of the time, well, yeah, that they don't choose to join. Sometimes they do. But if they're a key player for the team, we end up replacing them. But as you see there, we brought in Coco on a free transfer, 35 years old. It brings a bit of experience in. I thought we did need another right winger to rotate with the South Korean in Lee Jun-ho. He's a good player. He's a good player for us. You can see his season so far, 2 goals, 2 assists. So it's pretty regularly. He's having a hand in goals, which is nice. But as you see, the results have been a bit interesting so far. You know, we are playing the strikerless formation. I think it's going all right so far. You may think some games, oh, we're not scoring enough. We've had, what's that? 1-0-0. We had a few games so far. That was 2 in a row. When you get those 2 in a row, that seems a bit troubling. But hey, we're still picking up the points there. We're not conceding. So it's a bit of a mix, but I think we are going well in terms of that. But if we go to the tactics right now, maybe we could turn up, maybe we'll play more attacking because we start off on the standard mentality. Maybe we could start more controller, even change that now because we are one of the better teams in the league. So we'll change to that. But then also, I do make some changes during the game, whether it be team instructions, and actually we've got a few player promises. Luis Alberto, who I noticed, we've got a huge squad because a lot of those players on non-contracts, on amateur contracts, and I feel like we might, like I've said it before in the first episode, we might as well keep them until they actually want to leave or move to another team because, yeah, we're not paying them. So, but Luis Alberto is one that he is listed, but I think we're going to take him off the transfer list because I thought, yeah, he's outside of the, we've got the key guys like Schäfer, Vega, Astre. They're some of the best attacking midfielders, and he can be all right as a centre mid. Then, yeah, he's with that bunch there, but he's got some nice attributes. He's 27. He's probably not going to be the best player in the team, but I feel he can play a role. But anyway, guys, yeah, Robles as well. He's not bad. He's really, really quick. He's got good dribbling, so he's natural as a wing back. That's the thing. So hey, that could maybe increase our attacking ability. But I think in games we haven't scored the goals that we've needed. We've still created opportunities. We'll try and review that a little bit. Maybe, yeah, we'll check out the last game that finished 0-0. We'll go to the analysis, and you can see we had 13 shots in total, 4 on targets. So that isn't too bad. If we go into the match stats as well, we just had the 1 clear-cut chance, but you can see we're having the possession as expected. That's something we want to focus on. But yeah, we're still creating opportunities. It would look maybe a bit troubling if we just had 1 shot on target for the whole game and maybe 4 or 5 in total. That wouldn't be dominant enough. But so far, probably our best individual performance was David Buyo against Albacete, Sete, I'm not really sure with the Spanish names. It's really hard to get them all right. I can't, remember them all. Like, I actually search on Google for pronouncing them, but yeah, when I see a team name that I didn't expect to talk about in the episode. But anyway, guys, hopefully you will understand that, especially not having a natural Spanish accent. Of course, I'm from Australia, so yeah, even if I say it how it sounds, I can't have that Spanish kind of a sound to it, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm sure you'll leave those in the comments to help me out. But the point is, he's been excellent, David. He's in the prime of his career, 25. I like to think maybe from 24 to around 28, and even 29, and even 30. But then after that, it probably starts declining. But yeah, the point is, he's going to be playing his best football right now, and he is showing that for us, doing very well. And see, we'll get these offers. Like here for Rueda, we're getting an offer, but, well, he's offered. We're not being offered, he is. We're not being made an offer, but yeah, they tend to not leave because they're pretty happy. But if we take a look at the fans' opinions on our formation, it's a pretty unique one, isn't it? A 4-1-2-3-0 wide is looking pretty good at the moment. And let's see, another one, yeah, we're being pretty decent of late with this 4-1-2-3-0 wide. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of that formation, playing with the no striker. Like, some people were a bit puzzled. Oh, he's not using a striker. Like someone said, no striker, lol. But I think we're doing all right. We haven't lost a game, so that's pretty good. And now let's head into the match preview. So here we have got Villarrubia. Again, not 100% sure on the name, just taking a guess. But hopefully we'll be able to get a result against them. I thought I should do the episode here. Let me know, how many games should I play off camera, keeping in mind, and who knows, we're going to get promotion this season or not. We're going to have to try and gun for first. In these lower league saves, a first season promotion isn't always, like, that's not needed. Like, if you don't get promoted first season, don't feel bad. If anything, I don't mind that, because then you can build the team, or you can bring in signings in the off season, get some younger guys and help develop them, and yeah, you'll get better and better as you go on. That's how I generally manage at this level, especially, but I like to do that in general. But yeah, that's the point. I like to make my team improve season by season, so it isn't always a disaster. You're always in a good position for the next season. But anyway, guys, yeah, we played the 7 games. I thought that was a decent amount for off camera, and then I saw we had 2 home games, so I think that could be a chance for us to have a good episodes, I suppose, like 2 home games. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes anyway. And I already told you about, like, the team lineup, so we will get straight into it, essentially. But yeah, that's what I mean. Our team is huge. Leave your suggestions, and I've got them to play reserve games, but they can't. Number one, we don't have reserve. Well, for under 19s, it would help if we have reserves, but they don't have any games. They don't actually have games scheduled. If we go into the schedule and then we go to, they have no fixtures. Well, they have now, because I just made it so they can organize a friendly every week. I just did that because I noticed, oh, there's no under 19 fixtures, so at least there's going to be some now. As you can see, that was the first one they played. So maybe, yeah, they can get some match fitness. But it's still, regardless if you do that, we still have a huge team. So it's more so because we have so many players that are, like, on the amateur contract. So, yeah, let me know what you think is best, because I'm not really too experienced in this situation. But, guys, we're going to see. In the first game, we're actually using Robles there, or just in the team as well, using actually a wing-back in that position and on attack, because that's his best role, natural. And he's got the pace. So he'll be an exciting player, judging off that, like his dribbling. And his decision-making for this level is not too bad as well, and decent tackler. So, yeah, he's deserving a chance. Well, he looks like he deserves a chance off what he could do. So let's get into it. And as you can see there, yeah, Buyo, and by his attributes as well, if you take a look, he's really strong. He doesn't have too many really low attributes. He's got penalty taking that's really low, marking, and then I guess you could say marking's 5, and he's got heading, like these 6s, they're not that crucial as well. Like his strong attributes, like he's really quick. Let's just see if we can create more opportunities here, because this is a big game. Again, if we just go to the table, we're playing against Villarrubia. Yeah, we can't be... It was like very similar to that name, the team just below us. But yeah, they're sitting in 15th. Their goal difference -4. So this is one where we have to be winning, especially being at home. And Coco, it's going to be your first look at him as well. he's a good player. Hopefully, he's kind of adjusting to the team though. He hasn't been amazing in his couple games yet. He's been okay. He's just been decent, but he hasn't showed like all his skill just yet. It's all over to you now. Have a good one tonight. I'm pretty happy. That sounds nice. Okay. We'll just select all the players now, and then this is just my style. I don't know what you guys prefer to do, but I like to do that, and then go all players and go passionately on that option. The generally the one say I have faith in you or something like that, and they look happy. The second option there. So let's get into the kickoff now, lads. And guys, something I haven't really talked about. This is a nice feature. The recent events, how you can see it there. Because, you know, when you're on key highlights, you don't see everything. But you can see, look, there was just a shot there for Guti. So, and you can click on watch highlight if you want to. So that's interesting. I mean, like, that's good. Like, if you want to see that highlight, you can click on it. But here's Coco. And one reason I like to sign Coco as well, obviously was good, but easy name to say. It's not a fancy one. And look at this, and he just comes up with a goal. But the assist by David Buyo there as well. And that's, his first goal. He's getting pretty pumped up. But I expect him to be a focal point now of the team. Like his experience, 100%. Good technical ability and mentals. He's still physically decent for his age. And then just, Buyo, excellent setup for Coco. And guys, just on him, he'll be a leading player for third division Group 18 sides. But he's on the same level as Lee Jun Ho, apparently. But I think he's clearly better. Like, especially, look at the mentals difference. And I've learned, what I've experienced, mentals, with players with high mentals, they flourish a lot. And you can see that with his experience. That's probably why. But I think, leave your thoughts, but I think he's going to play better than Lee Jun Ho. Just naturally being Spain as well. I think his connection with the other lads will be alright. If we take a look at like what are they called again? Haven't checked them out too much in the dynamics. The social groups. I would imagine. Okay, but right now, he's out. It wouldn't take him long to get into the main group, but I do feel like Lee Jun Ho, even though he's part of the core social group, like naturally you think someone who's Spanish opposed to South Korean will get along with other Spanish players more. Like, just, I don't know, if we go back. Oh, well, there you go. That's what I was wondering, if he actually could speak fluent Spanish. That's pretty good. Speak, 2 languages fluent. But okay, he's been in Spain for a while, so I learned a bit more there. So let's continue. As you see there, that was a great cross. That was a very good setup. Wait, that almost looked this. The goals were almost identical. I thought it was a replay of the first one, but let's take a look at it. We've got Arribas, he's a younger guy as well. Look at that ball. But it's another cross one. So that was their goal. Bang. And if we click on it, I want to see the replay of the other goal. Can we? Okay, there we go. That's so similar. And then can we see that one? Arribas with the throw in. And then he put the ball. Quite similar. That was with the head though. That was pretty crazy, hey? Really identical positions. It shows that's what's working for us. And here we go. Could we do it again? Buyo. Look at him go. Again. That was a bit different. Buyo did the run and the cross all on his own, essentially. But they have to develop a crazy partnership. See, this is what I had in my head as well. I wanted the wingers to be... That's obviously where the goals are going to come. I want the wingers to combine with crosses. So when I saw that we had no striker, I thought, we could do something similar to that. So we can play wide, get those crosses in, and we just got a penalty. Who needs a striker? Who needs a striker? That could be the title for the episode. Coco scores! It's 4-0... 26 minutes into the game. This is going to boost our goals tally up. After this game, it's going to look normal. And especially if we keep the clean sheet as well. The stats are going to be looking pretty good for us. But Coco, he scored 4. 1 has been from the spot, but wowee. It's all been pretty overwhelming, honestly. I'm very happy this is the one. Oh, we get an injury. At least we can make a simple change. We can just bring on Galdal there, Alejandro. We'll just give him a little team talk. Assertively, yeah, let's have the same from you. So last time he performed pretty well. But this game here, it's like done and dusted. Too easy. They had a couple of injuries and they just made a change themselves. Like they think they had to, really. But the game is over. Coco, wow. It took him till his third game and then he just completely kills it. But also at the same time, credit to Buyo with his assists. But wow, really? 4 goals in the first... I can't believe like an individual player scored 4 goals in the first half. Coco. Well, I guess he's proved as an amazing signing, that is for sure. Whew. But I love to credit the assists as much, and if not more, because they create that opportunity. And yeah, David Buyo is excellent. Okay, Moreno, come on, clear this. Whew. Thought they were going to score there. And now we've got a corner. Can we win the header? I wonder how many could we score? Oh, Guti. Oh, Guti. That was a decent strike. The keeper had to make the save there. Now, Schaffer. Oh, oh, Buyo. No. That's why he plays on the left wing, to use his left foot. Oh, his right foot is worse than useless. Come on. Come on, oh, they're going to score there. They're going to score there. So a bit disappointing. We're going to have a goal conceded to our name. And that was from a set piece as well. Just trying to header it. I'm not convinced with those headers. Just kick it away. Kick it with the clearance, for the clearance. But, yeah, to get it out of the headers, I'm not... Yeah, I don't like them. Especially when you're in a bit of space. You can just, yeah, volley it away. But here, what we're going to do is, I think we're going to take Robles off, and we're just going to bring on Francisco there. Francisco Belingi. Is it Belingi or Belingi? Let me know. And then what we can do, we drop him back to right back, and then we'll play him defensive. And how about Arribas? Fullback on defense, so we can just be a bit responsible at this point. We'll still control the game because I feel, yeah, we are the better team. We have those kind of players. But yeah, we don't really need to go for it as much, so we can change things up. Like I said, I'll take pass into space off, and we'll just be a bit shorter with the passing, lower the tempo, that kind of style now, and even take runner defense off. We don't need that. So yeah, retain possession. So you know, yeah, that style we'll be looking to go with for the rest of the game. Oh, they've got another, and it's another set piece. Ooh. And I think here, yeah, we'll just make a change. Just keep legs fresh, essentially. Though our players are not too tired after this game, so that's alright. But I am going to take off Astray, and I'm going to bring on Luis Alberto, actually. He needs a bit of a chance, but ooh, he's completely better at attacking midfield, so I think we'll have to utilize him in that when there's that much of a difference in what he is best at in terms of his role. If it's about the same, or just prefer to go Enganche. But now just a matter of playing out this game. We won it in the first half. The game was over. I think, like, obviously the players of both sides knew that, so I think that was a bit reflected in this game, in the second half, that is for sure. They got their goal, but yeah, I think they always knew they were a bit too far away after, yeah, just not being up to it defensively in the first half. Coco, yeah, absolutely killed them. So yeah, that match stats pretty... See, we wouldn't, like, that's not outstanding, like, so many chances. Sure, 9 shots on target out of 11 shots, that's pretty good accuracy, but I feel like it wasn't a dominating game. When you think 4-0, or the team must have had like 20 shots in total plus, but it wasn't the case. But we created good chances. That's what I'm looking to do, and we did that right there. So we'll say passionately again, very pleased with the result and the performance. And they get a great reaction. The majority of players there extremely delighted or delighters. So yeah, like the looks of that. Only blight on that game, I think, was the injury to Rangel. So it's a potential knee injury. That could be... I feel like that could be really bad, or just a small one. We'll have to see. Like, he'll be back pretty soon, or it could be huge. We'll find out. But like I said, we'll go into the stages and we'll see the goals scored we have now. 14 out of 8 games. That's not too bad considering our goals conceded is so low, 4. Like we're averaging just conceding 1 every 2 games. But then into the inbox, let's see the injury. 6 to 8, yeah, like I said, it's probably going to be a hefty one there. So maybe we need to go out to sign another centre-back because he's our best one. He's our best one, so I may go out, and yeah, that's another thing we'll have in this episode, trying to find a replacement, kind of like what I did in the situation with Coco, but kind of with Lee Jun-ho, we didn't actually have another right winger, as you can see by our players. So it definitely didn't take him long to find his feet, Coco. Classy Coco on form with his 4 goals. And that's our 8th match in a row without losing. So I think you'd say this formation and tactic is working. Like if there was a doubt of it, like the biggest thing would be the goal scoring problem. But I think I think that's gone out the window there with the 4 goals we scored in the first half. But we did already have some players that were scouted as centre-backs. There's a few. I think the standout has to be Caro here, Inigo Caro. He's listed at the team he is at right now, so we would actually have to make a purchase for him. He's not needed, asking price, we'll have to pay a bit for him. We take a look at his report. He would be a quality signing. He would be at, Segunda Division B level. But the thing we have to think about also is the budget we have. We did use the money to bring in Coco. As you can see what he's on. You can see what he's on, £575 per week. So we might not be able to actually purchase him, which is a bit disappointing. He'll be an excellent signing. They don't want him for whatever reason. So, yeah, it's he'll be great to bring in. So maybe you have to go for one of these other types. We've got a couple. Their recommendations, 74 and 70. How about Jose Rodriguez? See, we'll be able to approach him. Okay, he doesn't want to join. Maybe not. Yeah, Jose Rodriguez, he does. If we click on the transfer, if he wants to join, yeah, he'll go away there. So Salva probably strikes me as the next option. He's a bit older. If we approach him, what would he want? Oh, he wants to be... Okay, maybe not. That will be tough to sign him. I don't think we'll be able to afford him, unfortunately. So that's the situation we're in right now. Because we just lost our best centre-back. There could be more options, but obviously we've just got the package for in this division. Obviously, there probably would be others. But I was thinking about getting Spain, but yeah, I'm not sure if it will be worth paying that extra money right now. Let me know what you would do. So we just check out by the values, maybe by the attributes, so we can compare everyone. Tackling, probably most important. Ooh. Rabanel looks alright, and I know he's a bit younger. He seems fairly balanced compared to those. So, okay, yeah, I'll get a scout report in for sure. I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush into a signing. It would just be a loan. He's 20, so he's a younger player. So I think he'll have progression. Obviously, yeah, we just want to get him on a loan. So it's not really something you take into consideration so much. But yeah, if we get an analyst report as well. So yeah, we get that. And then the scout report. Yeah, hopefully... Yeah, we can get that back, and if he looks alright, we'll see if we can bring him in. And see, yeah, my players get offers, and this what really happens. Like, Salalas, it looks like there's so like L's and I's in his name there. Yeah, Salalas. However you say his name. Just call him Ramiro. But that's what I mean. They're not wanting to leave, even if we're not using him. And there we get another one of these. Bewitching Buyo. No doubt, he was fantastic. That was a great explanation. Like I said, I'm a massive fan of players that can assist well, and his form has been excellent. That bumped up his assists for the season, and he's looking pretty good. But yeah, not surprising. He's got really well balanced attributes for a winger. Oh, when I saw this, I saw Schäfer injured. I was worried it was going to be big. I was lucky it's a small one, just a bruised shin. So they're like little knocks. Sometimes you get that and they still play the next game. When's our next day? 3 days. He might be up for it. We're going to have to see. Again, another important one. We need to keep our form up. Because, yeah, for promotion, we need to finish first. It's not just like, oh, settling, oh, finish second or third, we get promotion anyway. Yeah, we need to finish first. So with David Rabanal, he hasn't got the best report, but if you look at that, he would be our next best, just who have the 2 gold stars. So that says a lot about our other current centre-backs. So he'll be just very slightly, and judging his age as well, he could probably, maybe, if over the season gets a bit more consistent, they only expect 50% of his wages playing and unused. So I think we will just suggest the terms, and they accept that. So, yeah, I think that's a tidy little signing. Like, he's not going to be amazing, but I felt he had nice key attributes. He's like a jumping reach, positioning, marking, heading, tackle. Out of those, highlight, yeah, strength isn't the best, and determination, but in terms of like tackling, yeah, marking, heading, like those technicals are very nice, and he will be good in the air. 191 centimeters as well with the 14 jumping reach. It's a good mix. And so we accept the deal, the transfer for the loan shall go through. So let me know what you think. Will he be a good backup? I say backup, but then he's like next best in line apparently, judging off the report. Just though, and he's a bit younger, so may not have the experience of others. But I think in terms of his skill level, it's right up there with the others. We could have targeted a better guy. There were options, but obviously that will cost more money, and yeah, maybe wouldn't have been able to afford that right now. So fan reaction isn't the best. It's just not good enough for the club, but it's an end of season loan. Like, it's a loan for the season, you know what I mean? So it's not really at expense of our own prospects. See, that's where, like, in general, it's like, oh yeah, they thought, yeah, maybe we can just play our younger guy. But we don't have so many younger players, especially in that position ourselves. Well, we do, but they're on amateur contracts, so it's like, I'm not sure if they're gonna have a long-term future at the club anyway. And their potential is not so amazing. It's like, yeah, if like a team comes on, if I'm really excited about them, if I think they've got great potential, I'd give them a proper contract. But getting into this next game, we are going to have to make the change. And are we going to give him a chance? Or Escoms he's probably more match fit. And Gardel, we might as well put him on the bench, I reckon. And maybe he'll come on. We will have to see. But yeah, Jose Vega, we're probably going to have to substitute him out. And maybe we'll leave... Ooh. Do we leave the striker on the bench? But Atanz can play striker as well. But if we like the main, the natural striker, yeah, Danny. We'll just call him Danny. He's probably the best option. But that's why I thought when you have this guy as your best option, we probably shouldn't be playing with a striker. Which sounds a bit silly, but then you've seen the evidence of that. Yeah, so let's definitely get into this game here. And I remember a comment, this name, I remember it because someone said they like support them or they're from that area, something like that. They're not too far away from Guadalajara. Again, I think I'm not 100% sure if I'm saying the names right. Guadalajara, let me know. I just searched it. I can't say it with the Spanish twang, with the Spanish accent, but yeah, hopefully it's close enough. Anyway, guys, more importantly, let's get into the game. And I want to see a bit more from Robles. I think he just didn't really stand out. Or maybe I just didn't focus on his game so much. Maybe check out the stats. Obviously, Coco stood out. I just think, yeah, he played a solid game. We need, like, his tackles there. And then the headers 1. Headers attempted. Yeah, that's headers attempted 2. And then headers 1. Yeah, 2. And same with the tackles. 3 and 3. So, let's get into the game now. I think he did alright. He just played a little decent game. But hey, maybe Robles, he provides that a bit more attacking threat. It's just another player getting forward a little bit more, especially with his pace of 16. You know, I showed you a few times already. But then what's cool, he's got that quickness and dribbling ability, but then his defensive ability, it's all right. I think around this level, if it's 10 or more, it's a strong attribute, or 11 and above, if it's a blue attribute to indicate that. But once more, what we will say is passionately, we should be winning this one comfortably, play our own game, and you'll win. Pretty simple, yeah? And see, sometimes I like to throw it up. I won't try and select all players and praise them, or say I have faith in you, that kind of stuff every single game, but it's good to do it every few games to get that advantage, because you don't want to be saying the same thing every single time. And hey, David Bouillot is looking delighted. He's poised to have another fantastic game, hopefully. So he's kind of had a couple really, really good games so far. One where he's scored a lot of goals. He got the hat-trick, showed you in one of the games. And then in the previous game, yeah, he got the assist. So let's see what he does in this one. Chauffeur, okay. I don't think we'll get an early goal there. See, this game is just the first 15 minutes, but there's not too much going on. Okay, I was just checking the camera out there. Let's see what we can do here. First, we're going to have to defend this opportunity, which I think we will do. Arribas, he's only about 21 as well, so he's got a little bit of potential in him. He's going to be a good player for us as we get promoted, hopefully. Astray over the top, no. So they did well, but they give away possession pretty easily. And Chauffeur, oh, great ball! Booyo! Booyo! Coco! And they cleared it. I felt that ball had a bit too much height on it. It allowed someone to get back. That should have been a goal, essentially. The play looked good. Now Coco. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. Booyo! David Booyo. What an assist. And there he is. Javi Robles with that deep cross. Like that. With the early cross there. Hit it. And look, from this position, Coco set it up for him. The players, they weren't expecting that. And that was a perfect ball. Yeah, wow. Wait, that attribute didn't really stand out for me. What's his crossing? See, his crossing's only 7, but he hit it like it was a 20 out of 20. It was perfect. It was like he had 20/20 vision. He should have 20 for his vision, because that was 20/20 for sure. And now take a look at this. Guti! Oh my god! Assist by Coco. Cracker by Guti. Wow, we're going to have to take a look at that once more. Roll the replay. Look at that. Coco sprayed it out. Oh, wonderful. Look at the net. Whoa, that was crazy. What happened there? I'm not sure what was more crazy, the goal or that. But wow, getting some nice goals for you here. That's what I thought. These 2 home games in a row, I just had a good feeling about them. I think we're going to have some entertaining games. And I guess we are showing that so far. Let's see if we could get a third just before the half. Guti, could he do it again? I think he maybe tried to attempt it, but there was a bit of a deflection there. Or could they look for a goal themselves, their first goal for the game? Or could we intercept here? Robles, he's really showing he wants to be starting, and that's a good thing. When you have competition for positions, yeah, you're getting the best out. I was wondering who was going to be our best right back. So it's a tough one now. Oh, Manolo's through! Manolo! Oh, that's a bit disappointing. We had a great first half, and that's going to give them some confidence and maybe us, yeah, a little bit of doubt going into halftime. But again, it's just give away the possession there. It was needless and a bit disappointing. But who was that? 5. That was Rueda, yeah. Not the best. Not the best. That's what happens, yeah. We lost our good centre-back. But now, Chauffeur, can we get it back? He tried to atone for his error giving away the possession in midfield that probably led to that. Could there be a chance, though? Guti again! He's got very good power in his strikes. Oh, it's a penalty? That's the second time a penalty. What was it for? I don't really know. But don't I have the replay? Oh, that's for offsides. Honestly, the replay, how was that a penalty? The goal action, that's what I was wondering about. Coco scores. He's got crazy power in those pens. He suddenly got 5 goals. Before the start of this episode, he had none. Just joined the club, played a couple games, and he suddenly has 5. He's got a couple from the spot, but wow. That's super powerful. But yeah, the penalties just have been shocks to me. Just out of nowhere. But we'll take that. We've got that 2-goal buffer again. And it suddenly looks like we have no problems with goals. Like I said, no strikers, no worries. So once more, I think we'll just say assertively, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with that performance. If we just were leading by the goal, if it was 2-1 going to halftime, I think we'll say, yeah, don't get complacent. But when we have that extra buffer, I like to praise the lads. Like if you score 3 goals in the first half, I reckon, yeah, you deserve that praise. You should give your players that praise. But yeah, there hasn't been too much action in this second half. We might make a change. I think I might take off Nico. We'll take off Nico here and we'll bring on Luis Alberto. He said he wants to play, but he would probably prefer to be starting. Maybe we'll give him central midfield. And on attack, that seems his best role and duty there, so we will roll with that. And substituting, yeah, one of our best players, if not the best at the club. Just rest him up. Let's say, yeah, a lot more to come from you. Okay, Coco. Could he do it again? I actually thought that was going in for a second. But actually, just above 10 minutes remaining in the game, we'll make a couple of substitutions, rest some tired guys. So I think Guti as well, he scored a great goal, but we don't really have a central midfield position available. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring on, and then we'll just switch positions with Coco, and then we're going to change his role, because he can play central midfield. Actually, if we put Astray there, he'll probably be a bit better, not too much, but you change his role, and then he will be. We'll go, actually... Yeah, Carrilero. Carrilero? Yeah, Carrilero. We'll change it to that. And then Coco, he can play advanced playmaker. So it's not the best roles for the players, but yeah, trying to adjust that so it's not terrible. Actually, yeah, nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it like that. Then I think Robles, he had a great game. So yeah, who do you think we should be starting? Or do we just rotate? Let me know. But yeah, I think he showed a lot. I think he's got good standout attributes with his pace. And showed he can put in a good cross, even without that being an outstanding attribute for him. So Luis Alberto, let's see what he can do. Not the best pass. Lee Jun-ho did well to keep that in, actually. Now Coco, Luis Alberto. Oh, what a ball for Buyo! Could have really finished the game off, but yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted. Only 5 minutes left, especially. But shows, yeah, we create another chance. So let me know your thoughts. I feel like I am creating enough opportunities. Like you see the game, like we're actually dominating games, like crazily. Like because we're not playing a striker, extra number in midfield, we are going to control that. But even with that, we're still having enough opportunities. It's not like, oh, we're having a lot of possession but not doing anything with it. Again, 19 shots in total. I still want to work with that in terms of getting as many on target as we can. But hey, we've got 7 on target. Pretty impressive with that. 2 click-up chances. We get 3 goals for the game. So yeah, let me know the balance of it. Obviously, yeah, no striker seems like that's weird. But I think we're doing all right with it. With our style we're playing as well. So we will go passionately. Again, just well done, lads. That was a good win for us. I feel like... Do you guys say anything else? Because it feels like, yeah, when you're winning all these games in a row and that, having good games, do you change it up a little bit? Or you praise them every single time, even though they may not start to get... Or as many players might not get, like, those green, yeah, thumbs up reactions. They just, yeah, take it in, nothing specific noted, or didn't seem to be listening. Because you will be saying the same thing all the time when you're winning. So let me know what you do if you in that situation when you're dominating. But now it just seems like we're dominating in all areas. Like we're getting the possession, we're defending really well. Like well, in this episode we still conceded 1 goal in both games, which doesn't look great comparing to what we did previously. But then we look more dangerous. So like I said, yeah, pushing a bit more forward, playing that wing back, with the right wing back in Javi Robles, who should be looking happy now. Maybe that's a good balance then. Yeah, maybe leave your thoughts. Obviously, it seems that would bring a bit more attacking to the game, and he got 1 of the assists. So, yeah, things are looking excellent right now. Maybe initially, if you're a bit skeptical, let me know if you're skeptical with me, like playing no striker, but then you see the style we're playing. Yeah, we can create enough opportunities, and then we're gonna control possession. If the opposition doesn't have the ball, obviously they're not going to be scoring. So we try and keep possession a lot, and yeah, for that reason as well, still going to create chances. So yeah, like defensively we look good, and in attack we look good, and just maintaining possession, we're controlling game. So we got it all covered. So yeah, interesting. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. I know this series is not going to like have so much interest because it's not going to be a team that's going to be searched a lot or something like that. But what I wanted to do is I want to create this series and have a really successful series. So going forward, you guys will be interested in like kind of lower league saves if I do well with them. Because I know in the past I haven't done well with lower league saves. I haven't made them the way I should in terms of actually completing the saves, I guess you can say, doing what I want and turning this lower league team into a good one. But I'm really motivated to do that now, regardless if the series is not going to be so amazing, because I want to work on that going forward. So it's something you'll be interested to see, because eventually the big teams, sure, it might have a little bit more interest, but eventually people get bored when you're dominating. Saying that, though, I'm dominating right now. Will be interesting to see if we do that in the future, though, when we get promoted. It'll become harder. So, yeah, please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share with anyone, your friends, if they like Football Manager content. I think this will be a really interesting series for people to watch. So hopefully you enjoyed it either way. And I'll see you guys in the very next one.